Greetings, Cubs. Welcome and welcome back again. It is time to step into the lion's den. So today I'm going to be doing a reading on Lee No. I chose him because I was seeing, for whatever reason, a whole lot of suggestions for this idol. I believe Lee No is in StrayKids. Besides that, I don't know anything about him. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the reading. Let's, start off with the personality reading. Let's start off with the personality reading. This is how we start off all of our tarot readings. We use the Caroline Mays archetype cards to basically get a visual of someone's personality, as well as we get some other insights on what's going on with said person. I shuffle basically my deck and let the cards fall out as they may and read them accordingly. If you don't want to hear negative things about your idol, please go ahead and skip past this. I am seeing a lot of cards that are in reverse right now, so if you don't want to really hear them, go ahead and just skip past this part of the reading. Remember to take all readings with a grain of salt. I don't know these idols personally. This is just my interpretation of what these cards are saying about them. So you can go ahead, and if you even want, in the comment section, either confirm or deny, but please don't make it into an argument or, you know, insulting people or myself. I'm just reading what I have. So let's go ahead and I'm trying to get one more card. Okay, cool. For Lee No. So the first card we get is Networker. It says conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear or falsehood. What I'm actually getting is he someone who is online a lot? Because I feel like he's either not, or when he is online, it's probably like, if he's on social media, like selfies or anything, it's probably because he was actually told to release something socially, because this card being in reverse lets me know that he doesn't really want to be, or he may not want to be very active on social media, or may not want to project a certain image on social media. So I feel like with Networker, it's just like he's either not actively on social media like that, or he could also be forced to take selfies for his Twitter account, or if he has one, I'm just assuming, or like forced to, like, hey, you gotta put something out there for your fans, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting. Y'all can let me know if that's true or not, or if he loves posting selfies or whatever it is. But with this in the shadow attribute, I'm like feeling like there's something about being online, or being or online messaging or pictures or something that he's just really not that fond of. We have Student in reverse. It says arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Okay, so this is a bit of two things. Arrogance stands out to me a little bit. Y'all let me know if he comes off to any of you as a little bit arrogant. Again, I really know nothing about Lee No. I love Lee No. I know nothing about this person. So I would love for you guys to engage with me and let me know. Do you think does this person come off to you as arrogant? Also, is he very smart? Is he a person who is smart? Does he learn language quickly, like learn languages? If he learns languages quickly, he could be someone who also is able to pick up on things and not be willing to teach those things to other people, or sort of mockingly teach other people things that he's learned or is able to pick up quicker than others. Again, like I said, I want you guys to let me know your opinions and thoughts on each card that I pull here, without being disrespectful or rude to myself or other people in the comment section. We have Servant in reverse. It says using the lack of money as an excuse to not move forward in life. I don't know if Lee No is wealthy or not. I feel like I don't know. I feel like he should come from a place where he's a little well off, but I have no idea. But it is talking about, and this could even be not even lack of money, but there could be a reason for him to feel like he should not have to put that much effort into what he does. So again, let me know what you think about that. But that's what I'm getting. Like, there's some sort of reason that he uses to not to feel like he doesn't have to put that much effort into work that he may do around or in his group. Sorry, lotioning my hands, they felt dry. Okay, so we also have mother in the lighter attribute. It says nurturance, patience, and uncontrollable love, joy in giving birth to life. So I don't know if Lino is like very friendly, very good with either the younger. I don't know if he's possibly the youngest or he's good with people who are younger than him. Except probably when it comes to sort of the educational side of things, he could have some arrogance that is there. But it definitely does seem like he does have a kinder nature and is able to take care of those, specifically even those younger than him, pretty well. We have Pioneer in reverse. Pioneer says compulsive needs to keep moving on. So I'm not sure, again, on his work ethic. I'm not sure on his work ethic because over here we do talk about him really not feeling like he needs to put that much effort into things. Again, like I said, I don't know him, so this may or may not be true. Let me know your thoughts. And then we also have, you know, that need to still keep going and still push forward. So yes, they both can definitely exist at the same time. There can be a need to not want to put extra effort into things, but also a need to continue to thrive. You know what I mean? So it's probably literally a combination of that. We also have Angel here, so it's funny that's paired with Mother. And it says helping those in need with no expectations of anything in return. He seems like he's a very kind person, gentle, probably nurturing type of person. It does seem like his work ethic is probably not that high, though. It seems like his work ethic, as well as his ability to socialize with fans, may not be that genuine. The socializing with fans may not be that genuine, and his work ethic may be a little low. That's what I'm getting. So although there's pretty much most of these cards are in reverse, it's not saying that he's a bad person in any way. It's just pinpointing certain things about his personality that may be a little on the lower side or lower energy side. So this is what I'm getting. I want you guys, like I said before, to just engage with me. Let me know what your thoughts are. How do you see this person? And what you think is going on. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next segment. Okay, so we're going to go to the oracles. Let me put these right there. Move this out the way. I have some new tarot, some new oracle decks coming in. I don't know. I may be switching to oracles only, y'all, soon. Not permanently, but just I'll probably have a while of just doing oracles. Look at that, lioness. But I wasn't talking. I didn't mean to be making this about me. Okay, let's talk about Lino. Thing for Lino. Okay. Oh, wow. I haven't seen this card. Voyage. And this one. Okay. Yeah, Lino has a certain type of energy where he's more laid back and kind of relaxed. At least that's what I'm seeing. Because we have Lioness, and it says, it's funny because these pictures are quite the same, which is, I didn't realize that. They're literally the sun and the moon reflecting the sun and the moon version of the card. So it's like, Lioness, you've earned all your stripes, and Voyage, you've already have all the answers. So I guess Lino knows something. But look at the look at this. Both the mermaid in the ocean, the sun, the moon and stars. You know what I mean? Relaxing, and this one is just still relaxing, but going on an adventure. So, Lino, basically, I guess there is something, he's kind of ahead of the game mentally, or to himself, in his own mind. He may feel like that there's no need to actually push himself any further, because whenever they grow or they evolve, it's going to happen when it happens, and it's not really based upon how well he himself is performing or how hard he personally works. I think Lino knows that he does not need to push himself extra hard to achieve. That's what I think. Yeah. I don't think he feels like he needs to push himself extra hard to achieve. We have innocence. So it's just saying that even the way he acts, it's very pure in nature. It's very pure in nature. It's very genuine. It's not, at least this is not coming from a place of arrogance. This is coming from a place of just feeling like he's just like, hey, like, I don't need to really push myself this hard. If my group is going to go someplace, they're going to go, we're just going to take off. If we're going to take off, we're going to take off. I don't need to spend an extra 5 hours in the dance practice room. You know, I don't need to do all of this extra stuff. I just need to pull my own weight and go on about my business. We have steady pace. Just like StrayKids' song, My Pace, he is very aware that he can take his time. He can take his time, develop his skills, or do whatever he needs, or even just relax. He is not going to be pushing himself further than he needs to. That's not to say he's not going to work hard. That's just saying he's not going to push himself to a limit or past the limit where he's overly tired, where he's fatigued, where he's having, you know, anxiety attacks. He's going to make sure, or at least going to try to make sure, that he doesn't push himself to that limit. Now, we do have these temporary obstacles here, so there may come a point where he is still pushed, or, you know, there may be something that comes up that kind of makes things a little bit difficult for him. But overall, I'm still seeing him kind of having a hold on himself, really. Okay, so what else I want to pull? I keep looking at this vampire deck, so I'll pull some more oracles from this deck. By the way, this is a little bit of a new setup. I don't know why I brought my large computer pad over here, but I did. Okay. So the vampire deck does kind of usually tend to attach to the more lower vibrational kind of feelings that also come with this. So as we talked about the more positive side of Lino, I guess we're going to get more into things that could potentially become a problem. Like outsider, I don't know how well connected he is with the group, but I do see this outsider here. And it's right under this innocence, so it could be like almost like him not even knowing how maybe detached he may be from some people, like him purely thinking that this is like a sort of, this is how they connect, this is how they vibe, and not knowing that maybe there could be some people who are around him that potentially push him away, and he would not connect the dots that this person is not really trying to hang out with them that much. If he's just thinking, oh, okay, well, this person's just tired of me right now, or like this person just wants to do something else, it won't connect the dots like it's something potentially personal, right? So we have misfit, loner, wanderer. Let me know if he's also a jokester or a prankster, because that could be, you know, something that's there too. We have prey, stalked, invaded, watched. Does he have does he have sasaengs? Like, is he being bothered by sasaengs or weirdos? Like, let me know, because everybody's been asking me about Lino, and like I said, I don't know who this kid is. Maybe something is happening with him right now that everybody is asking me. I have no information. They just said do Lino. Here we are. So please, y'all, give me some information about this person after this reading. And then we also have the monster within. It says internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. That's interesting, because it's like before, like I was saying, it's like he doesn't feel like he needs to push himself, but it looks like this temporary, I said with temporary obstacles before I pulled this, it looks like he's going to have to be forced to push himself a little further. And this monster within, with this internal struggle and personal challenges and wanting to improve, just expounds on that. Like, yeah, there is going to become a point where it's just like, you're not putting in enough effort. Like, we don't feel like you're putting in enough effort. We need you to do a little better, work a little harder. And that may be out of his comfort zone to push himself a little farther than he needs to. And so then it becomes that internal struggle where it's just like, I think I'm doing enough. I don't think that I need to work harder than what I'm being paid. Sorry if you hear my chair squeaking. But yeah, I feel like he's going to be like, you know, not feel like he should work any harder than he's being paid, or work any harder than it's actually worth. But then it's like that internal struggle of like, well, do I do this for my team? Do I do this for them? Even though, you know, he may have a personal belief of, we don't need to do this. We don't need to go this hard. We don't need to push ourselves like this. It's not necessary. When JYP decides that they want us to be at the top, that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So I feel like he is going to go through a change where then, and that's probably why we have over here the sun, and then we have the moon and the stars. So it's just like when everything, we start off with innocence and then we go to obstacles. So when the sun goes down and we start to meet the shadow sides of everything, what happens when you're so carefree and you're so innocent and you're so stuck in your own sort of ways of being, there are things that end up coming out at night and kind of haunting you, or something that sits on your subconscious. Like, well, am I doing enough to help them? You know what I'm saying? So there may be those kind of internal struggles that's going to happen for Lino. It's either currently happening or going to be happening very soon, probably by next comeback. But of course, this is just something that's an internal thing. It's nothing that, oh, we're going to see this visibly. I don't know. I don't think. So yeah, that's what we have for Lino there. And so lastly, I just want to use my tarot and find out what's the next biggest thing to happen for Lino. I'm like sitting here with 1,000. Let me tell you something. I be sitting here, 1,000 decks sitting next to me. 1,000 decks sitting next to me, and I'm dead. I'm not cursed. Straight up looking to the side of me like, where are my tarot decks? Where are my tarot decks? They're all right here. Like, they're all right here. Y'all can't see them on camera, but they're all next to me. Okay. 2 cards at a time. We have the sun again, so it's like, I don't know this reference to the sun. Hey, you guys, what sign is Lino? Can y'all let me know in the comment section below as well? Okay, so Page of Cups is telling me that, yeah, he is going to get someone who maybe says something or inquires about his potentially his work ethic, potentially. And that's probably why this internal struggle comes. It's going to be like, you know, somebody looking like, hey, like, you know, we feel, or I don't feel like you're trying hard enough, or I don't feel like you're doing this. And this could have nothing to do with work as well. This could be something personality wise, like, hey, we think you're being this type of way, and it's kind of like, you know, it's throwing people off. Like I said before, I don't see this being something that is gigantically, you know, like a huge issue. It's just being just big enough to be a little bit of a concern. You know what I mean? So I feel like someone's going to bring up a concern to him, and it's kind of going to be like he's going to get his feelings about it. Like he's going to feel a type of way. But it doesn't seem like it lasts long. It doesn't seem like it lasts long at all, because there is a little bit of conflict. But it's just like, it very much solves itself easily, because he has a talk with whoever may have a problem with him, or whoever may have felt slighted by, either if he's a prankster, or even if maybe he feels, maybe he's cutting someone off, or he is the outsider. Somebody's going to bring it up to him like, hey, this is why this is happening. Or, hey, maybe you should stop doing so many pranks. Or, hey, I'm sorry we cut you off, but this is how we're feeling because you've been this way, or we feel this. Whatever it is, it seems like there is going to be a conversation about it. They are going to work it out, and even in the end we end up with the Sun. So things do get better for Lino and this person who he may have had some trouble with. Those two are like holding hands. So I feel like Lino right now has more so personal issues going on. I'm not seeing anything overly, like something that's going to come up in the public if it hasn't already. That doesn't mean it won't. There could be an absolute huge scandal, and I just absolutely just didn't pick up on it, and that's fine too. But we're just talking about what he has going on for him personally. And this is what I have. So you guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Let me know what his sign is. Let me know what you think about the personality. Accurate, not accurate, midway. Let me know what and how you think the personality traits apply. And how you view him. Make sure if you want to get a purchase, if you want to purchase a reading from me, you go to Patreon, click on the type of reading that you want, and I'll get back to you within a week, 5 business days for your reading. And in the meantime, while you wait for your reading, you always get free access to all of my Patreon exclusive videos. So you may want to check it out if you're interested in Patreon exclusives, and if you want to get a reading for yourself. All right, so I hope to see you guys next time again in the Lion's Den. I love you, Cubs. Bye.